Hey guys, here we are, back in the kitchen. Today, it's not an unboxing. It's not anything really that I can promote, but it's something I've been wanting for a while. It's called a cigar dagger, cigar spike, cigar tool, draw tool. I think that's about it. But what it is, it's a spike that when you have your cigar, you stick it in the nub right at the end, and it allows, instead of having to crimp it like I do when you've got a proper cigar, it just allows you to be able to hold it on a little stick so you don't burn the shit out of yourself, because them things are fucking hot. Yeah, they really are. Don't believe me, have one. Just make sure it's a cheap one if you don't smoke, so I don't want you wasting a good cigar. I will come in there and I will kick you in the dick. And if you ain't got one, I'll find one, I'll stick it on you, and then I'll kick you in it anyway. Or I'll draw one on, whichever's quickest, whatever I've got at hand, if I'm honest. I'll probably draw one, it's easier, and I'm getting a bit lazy in my old age. Right, so, because I don't want to spend a shit ton of money on one, I think they're about like 30 quid and up, just for a spike. It's just a glorified fucking pin with some ornaments on. So, I'm cheating. I've got an upholstery needle. This is what I mean. So my camera's a piece of shit, but don't worry about it. I'll be getting a new one at some point. So until then, you have to put up with me calling it a stupid piece of shit. Right, so that's basically what a draw tool is. Or a cigar spike, or a cigar dagger, or a cigar skewer, poker, whatever the fuck you want to call them. It's a draw tool. What happens is once you cut the end off to smoke, if it's been rolled too tight, you jam this thing through, and then it creates air holes so that you can draw it easier, and it doesn't look like you're sucking a dick as much. And then you stick it through your little stubby so that you can keep on smoking it right down to the last few drags without burning yourself. Because like I said, things are fucking hot. And all they add are things like these. Like, I've literally got the beads that some of them use, and it came off a 50p necklace, 50p bracelet, sorry, not a necklace. So there you go. And I've even got an authentic handmade glass bead that I had left over from my Viking stuff. So I'm going to try and make it look a bit pretty. And all this is just an upholstery needle. That's all that is. I had a spare one out of my leather kit. I don't need an upholstery needle for leather. It even says on it it's for fucking fabric, so I'm going to put it to better use. Save myself 30 to 40 quid and have some fun. Right, so I'm going to pan you down, and then I'm going to fast forward it as always so you don't have to put up with the boring shit, and then I'll bring you back when it's done. The only tools I've got as well is my little dinky hammer and some epoxy resin. That's it. Let's see how I do, shall we? Right, that's that. I had to use a white one. I broke the other two. Didn't fucking crack. Didn't realise. Oh well. I had spares, like I said, and a 50p bracelet full of them. So you've got a white one, there's the glass bead, and then there's an orange one at the bottom. fixed. They aren't going anywhere because they're absolutely covered in Spider-Man spunk, as am I. Like, ugh. Spider-Man spunk is everywhere. Luckily it's easy to just fucking clean off. But that's it. That's my cigar spike. Didn't cost me 30 quid. Didn't even cost me a tenner. Cost me about £1. About £1. I'll be using that in the future. I ain't got a cigar at the minute. My shop's shut due to lockdown. Don't like buying online. I like actually going into my shop and then looking at the product. Plus the guys in there are really nice. They do have an online shop, so I might throw their website on just for shits and giggles and see what happens. Just in case you do want a cigar, you don't know a good place to get one from. I do, so I'll help you out a bit. Right, let me just set this down without it sticking to myself again. There we go. Oh, and also, you can have a Scooby snack if you can figure out the artist that I'm wearing today. Or you can have a gold star, you can have a medal, you can have a kick in the teeth. This thing won't stand up! Fucking bastard. There we go. I win. I win. Made the little bitch stand up. Trying to get sassy with me. Yeah, so what was I saying? I don't know. Get out there anyway. And if you smoke cigars, make your own, man. Have faith in yourself. I just did it in like what, minutes? Peanuts. It's easy. Absolutely fucking easy. And now I've shown you how to make your own. So I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate, but who cares? That's what we're here for, right? That's what I've got you guys for. That's what I've got you guys for. Because we'll kick the crap out of all the non-believers and people that don't tell the truth and hide things from you all. We'll get them all. Yeah. I really want to smoke now. I've cut right down on my smoking because now I use snus. I've got some good stuff. If you want, I can throw a load of pictures up on what I use on Instagram. I'm not going to do a video on snus because I've got to sit there with it in my mouth and I've got to swallow horrible shit that makes me pull funny faces. Right, so I'm going to leave you there. As always, it's an absolute honour to have you all here. I'm very pleased that you keep coming back, and I love you all. So, get out there. It is 10:15 in the morning. But feel free to have an adult beverage if you're not at work. You've not got kids running around. Why the fuck wouldn't you? Treat yourself. It's midday somewhere. Don't know where, but somewhere. Right, I'm out of here. I've got other shit to do. But I do love you all, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.